Hey, welcome back to Shifting Gears Community. We are doing a training on Snapchat. Now, how many of you have thought that Snapchat was just for young people? It's not. It's for everyone, and it's a great way to build your business for free by taking snaps and putting them out there for everyone to see. Now, in this training, it's going to break down how to use Snapchat.
So, Snapchat is one of the most popular applications out there. And now that TikTok might get banned, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to start posting on Snapchat. So, I'll go and give you a quick breakdown on exactly how to use this particular application. Now, number one, if you want to download it, you can make your way over to your App Store, your Google Play Store, whatever you have, and you want to go ahead and type in Snapchat. And this is what the application looks like. So, this is the app. I will even go ahead and update it so it's the most updated version as of this point of me making this video. So go ahead and download this application, go ahead and install it. It has millions and millions of reviews, and I've been using it for a long period of time. Now, once you download it, the application itself looks like this. So that is what the application looks like on your device. Now, to open it, obviously you just open it. It's going to ask you to create an account the very first time you go ahead and open it up. So keep that in mind. It's going to ask you for an account. It's not a big deal. It's just what it is. So create your account, make your username, and that's that. Now, Snapchat has a couple of different main panels. So you'll be able to see these panels at the very bottom. So if you take a look at the bottom, you'll basically have a few different things. If you click on the bottom left side, this is basically like a location-based option. So people can see your location, you can see their location, and you can enable this or disable this so they don't have to see your location. But Snapchat does require location if you want to use filters, so just keep that in mind. But this is called Snapchat's map or Snap Map, whatever it's called. So it's a really cool thing, but I never really use it. It's kind of actually like a breach of privacy in some ways. Now, if you click on the second to the last icon, this is probably the area you're going to spend the most amount of time in. So this is basically the story messaging Snapchatting panel. So what this panel allows you to do, so you can go through and start messaging people, chatting people. You can start searching for their usernames. If you click on the search bar up here, and you can snap people as you normally would. So if you want to open up a Snapchat, what you can do is you can just tap onto these particular icons here, like where it says new snap. I can tap onto here and I can see these Snapchats that people are sending me. So if I want to go forward, I can click here. I don't think I can go backwards when you're in a Snapchat, but if you want to reply back to a Snapchat via photo, you can double tap onto a Snapchat like this and it will go ahead and open up the camera, and then you can start using this camera as you normally would. So you have that type of capability right there. You can also swipe into the chat itself if you want to start messaging somebody. So you can go through, start typing in their chats and everything like that if you really want to go and start messaging them. So you have that option too. Hopping back out here, you'll see at the very top a few more icons. This is a profile icon. If you tap on this icon, it will allow you to go through and see your Snapchat profile. So what you can do is you can go through and you can modify a lot of Snapchat settings. So there's a lot of stuff to do here. Number one, at the very top, this is your Bitmoji. So it's a cool little thing. It's a cool little thing. It's like supposed to show what you are, but it's kind of accurate. You have your Snapchat QR code right here. If you want people to add you on Snapchat, you can go ahead and pull up the Snapchat code. And instead of them typing in your username, especially if you have like a long username or something like that, you can just go through and just have them scan it like this. And that is an option that you basically have here too. So that is actually a really nice thing they basically have here. So you can go through, have them scan the code, and that is actually a really cool thing that you can do as well. Swiping down, you can see that there's a couple things where it allows you to just save things out. On this particular panel, you can see your Snapchat score, basically when you join Snapchat, your birthday on Snapchat, your Snapchat score right there. You can also scroll down right here, and there is something called Snapchat Plus. It's like a subscription model that you can get access to. I really don't think you really need to buy it. It doesn't really, it adds a couple things, but it's not really like that big of a deal. And I wouldn't even really recommend even doing it because it's like, unless you really use Snapchat all the time, then you don't need to spend like $4 a month or $2 a month, depending on what you want to do. So that's that. Now, if you want to add people on Snapchat, you can always click on this Find Friends on Snapchat. You can allow your contacts, and then whoever you have inside of your contacts, you can go ahead and add them. So that is an option that you basically have here too. So you can go through, have people go through and just add you on Snapchat via your contacts. So that is another option. Swiping back out of here, if you go and click on Add to My Story, you can go and start customizing your stories and you can start posting to your Snapchat story. So I'll show you how to do that in a second. You can see a full list of all your friends here. You can see your communities. And these other things at the bottom aren't really that big of a deal. But if you want to go inside of your Snapchat settings, which you can always do, is you can click on the top right corner, which is right there. So the settings icon, it will take you right into your Snapchat settings. So all you're going to have to do here is basically just go ahead and see all these Snapchat settings that they have. And it's pretty basic. It'll just be like a basic Snapchat, layout that you have. So that is like a really nice thing to have if you have any settings you want to change, anything you want to change in general. You can do that right inside of your Snapchat settings application. So now that that's done, we can also hop back out of here. And if you want, you can basically start scrolling down and you can swipe back out of this thing and then you'll come back into this particular page. So this middle page right here is another very, very important one. So what this middle page allows you to do is it allows you to basically go through and start basically recording Snapchats and start creating Snapchats. So what you can do is you can go and start holding down. You can take a photo if you want to by clicking on this photo icon right here, and you'll take a single photo. Or what you can do is you can also hold down on a particular Snapchat like this to make a video. So you can hold it down, you can record it, you can go whichever way you want to. But that is something that's actually really, really cool. So you can make up to like a minute-long video just within Snapchat, which is kind of crazy. And you can also take a photo. You can also upload a photo that you have inside of your camera roll by swiping into here. And you can see all the photos and videos that you have here. You can go through, find a video, find a photo, basically, add it into your story. That's another option that you basically have there too. So that is something that you can do right there. You can also hop out of here if you want to. And then you'll see all these other types of filters and everything that you can kind of customize within. So that is something that's actually really cool. Now, if you want to, you can also go through and once you take a photo or you take a video, you'll see this pop-up come up, right? So if you want to, what you can do is you can go through and use these options on the side right here to actually go through and customize your particular photo or video that you've taken. So you can go through here. If you want to add text, you can tap into the text box right here and you can go and start writing out a text. If you want people to vote on something, you can make a poll. You can start drawing on Snapchats by clicking on this drawing icon and you can draw whatever you want to, which is really, really cool. You can also go through, if you want to, you can click on this little filter icon and you can start adding different filters and options. So this is something that's actually very cool. So you can go through right here, you can find these different types of filters and options that you want to go and change. So if you want to, I can find one of these ones. I can also click on this option if I want to change a different thing like with my Bitmojis. So you have a lot of different options here. So find the ones that you like and you can also just tap in it like this. You can bring it in wherever. And you can also go through and add a mention. You can ask a question. You can make a poll. You can do whatever else you want to within Snapchat. Like there's a lot of stuff you can do here. If you want to add music onto your story or post, you can go and click on this music icon and you can bring in music this way as well, which is really, really cool. You have a search icon. You have these other options here too. You can add a link into your Snapchat story as well. You can crop things down, I think, if you want to. There's a lot of stuff you can do within this particular option, within this particular application. And if you're ready, at the very bottom, you can save out a story, you can post the story, or you can send the story out to your friends. So you can click here and you can find the people you want to send. You can click on multiple people if you want to. And you can go ahead and basically send out the Snapchat to multiple people if you want to, which is actually something that's really, really cool. Now, My AI is something within Snapchat that's like your AI assistant. It's a really cool thing if you really want to, mess around with it. It's not that big of a deal, but you do have that option of kind of messing around with My AI if you really want to. Finally, you have this last panel, which is basically just the story panel. So these are all the stories that you basically have within Snapchat. You can basically go through and see all the stories that are currently available, and you can post on Snapchat yourself. You can do a lot of stuff within here as well. So it's really up to you depending on how you want to basically go through and basically, find your stories. And the stories panels up here is basically where all your friends are going to be. So that is basically how to use Snapchat. It's a very cool application. It's been here for a minute now. What the big thing I'd recommend doing is updating your Snapchat application as often as you can. So go inside of here, update Snapchat as much as you can. That way your Snapchat app is up to date. But that's basically how you use Snapchat.
So there you have it. Snapchat in a nutshell. Now you can start using it, and I hope you give us really good feedback how Snapchat is working for you. Stick around. More training to come. You're going to have so much fun. And if you want to get more advanced training, maybe check out the Inner Circle as we take a deeper dive inside the Inner Circle into these social media platforms.